Lane Exchange is a thrift shop that started in the Triad area, but it has a special twist. They're completely mobile, and they're bringing affordable clothing to potential customers.
Wow, and here joining us now this morning is the woman behind it all, Britt Amerson. She's the owner of Lane Exchange. So great to have you on the show this morning.
Thanks for having me. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Well, we have to start, Britt. You initially started selling these clothes online. So what made you actually transition to a mobile shop? It's a pretty interesting path to go.
So I started selling online and I found some success with that and I was enjoying myself, but I wanted to have events. And so I started having private sip and shop events in my home with my friends and family. And we quickly got to capacity after the second one. So after the second one, I went to my husband, I approached him and I was like, I want to do this. I want to bring the public into this, but I don't want to have a brick and mortar. So I feel like a good option would be to have a mobile shop. And so I thought about all the different types of vehicles you can have. You can have like a step truck, a van. And I felt like for my brand, the aesthetic of secondhand, a school bus really fit that. And we went back and forth between getting a short bus, a smaller activity size bus or a full size bus. And because I have so much inventory, a full size bus seemed like the way to go. So.
Wow, and we showed a picture of it too. I love the bright turquoise color. I mean, it's definitely eye-catching too. So overall, since you made that decision to, choose a school bus, what has the process been like as far as getting people to the mobile store? Do you drive to everyone and then you just set up shop? I mean, you take everything out of the bus, or do people shop in the bus?
So my husband is the captain of the school bus. I don't drive it quite yet. I'm going to learn, but we events and we have to take everything down and put it in bins, and then we set it all up once we get there. So I started doing pop-up events in the fall and a little bit into the winter with just a rack and a table to try to put the word out and to make some connections and to see where the bus would fit in the community and if it would be, wanted here or there because it's a large vehicle. And I made a lot of good connections that way. So I had my first event last Saturday at Remedy Apothecary in Pofftown, and the community was absolutely amazing. Everyone seemed to really enjoy themselves.
Aww.
You just had your first event. That's amazing. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So talk about, people are probably more accustomed when they're actually going out shopping, just getting things that are brand new. Talk about some of the benefits of shopping secondhand, or as we like to call it, pre-loved.
That's actually something I always say, where the pre-loved becomes reloved. That's what I have on my bio.
Oh.
So yeah, there's so many benefits to shopping secondhand. Obviously, the most obvious one is saving money. It costs way less to buy things that have had a first, second, or third life already. And so that one is great for your wallet. But also it's just wonderful for the environment. When you buy secondhand, there's less demand for new, which means it slows down things like fast fashion and water production, and it doesn't put as much into the landfills, and that is obviously very important to work on our carbon footprint. But also, my favorite part is that when you shop secondhand, you are adding more personality to your wardrobe. So, like in my shop, you could have just, a Target beach cover-up. You could have a Tory Burch swim bottom, and you can have a sweater from the 1970s that has a random duck on it, and you wouldn't be able to.
Oh, that's fabulous, right? And it does. It adds more character.
That's true.
And makes you stand out from everybody else, because with fast fashion, honestly, you could walk down the street and see somebody else in the same Zara shirt that you bought, and you're like, oh my goodness. Well,
like you wear the same pink dress or something like that.
That's possible too. All right, well, Britt, we have to ask you, where do you see the Lane Exchange going in the years to come? It looks like it's growing at an amazing pace already.
Thank you so much. So for now, since we just got started, this spring, summer, and fall, I'll be staying pretty local. The farthest I'm going to go is Maggie Valley in May. But otherwise, I'm pretty much going to be in the Triad. But in years to come, I would love to do like long road trips around the country and hit up pop-up events along the way, and maybe like sleep in the back portion of the bus. Another pipe dream I have possibly in years to come would be maybe getting a smaller activity bus and doing just children's clothes, and that something more, specific.
Oh, I love that. Already concepts too that you are thinking of so soon. Britt, it was great to have you on our show. Thank you so much. And since the Lane Exchange is always on the go, hitting the road to keep up along with their journey, you can follow them on their social media pages. They can be found under the Lane Exchange on Instagram as well as Facebook, and the info's on your screen now.
That's awesome.